Hey guys, my name's Anna, and this reaction comes from Death Battle. This is, can the imposter among us survive a death battle? So what I'm wondering here, is it just all the Among Us skins? Is it all just them? Or is it one, because, you know, with the amount of imposters that it has, is it just one versus a whole bunch of other different characters? Is it maybe something else entirely? I'm not sure. But it should be fun because all these death battles are always fun, and I'll be interested to see if the imposter can somehow fool everybody else and make it to the end so they can claim ultimate victory. We'll have to wait and see. But before we do, though, please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, Death Battle's link if you haven't already. It's a great way to support them, and a great and easy way to support me. So go right below this video and click all those buttons down there, because not only let you see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together to save their souls from a quiet demise.
Oh boy.
Stuff could go wrong
Okay.
at any moment.
So it is all the Among Us players.
It's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit, that's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More on that later. The tasks they undertake to save their ship require varying degrees of difficulty and skill. It may not take much to reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it certainly does to clear asteroids when your ship is moving faster than light.
If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth?
At any point,
No,
these creatures
no,
must draw
no
from
logic,
medical
please.
training, electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have each other's backs, right?
Well, success is always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them!
There is!
Among us! But not us, though, right, Wiz? Right?
Oh!
This time I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would say! They're shape-shifting aliens! They could be anyone! Or any mad scientist in a lab coat!
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction by any means necessary. Anything from damaging lights to wrecking the ship's reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time. Even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents, the crewmates need special engineer training to do the same. So not all of them can McLean it up.
All
Nope,
while the
definitely not.
imposters conceal their motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space. Just for being kinda sus.
Sus. Yup. Always the sus.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens.
He
And
does.
Just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever heard him say sus?
No, what do you mean? Knowing a lot is literally my job.
Oh, my ear canals!
Ah, jeez, fix your mic, dummy.
I agree with the metal bowling ball.
Well, I knew the sussy baka from the start. And again, just to be very clear, it isn't me.
Same here.
Oh,
Sure.
come on. Anyone could be the imposter, Boomstick. It's completely random.
Just like anyone could randomly get sucked out of an airlock into
Oh
space.
no, not Wiz!
It's you!
Oh no! Bye-bye, Wiz! Was not an imposter. Damn it!
Well, come back next week when at least I cover Fall Guys. Oh, I gotta figure out where Wiz keeps his clones. Wait,
Alright, so looks like the imposter did survive. Wiz completely ejected from the entire game. I love how this was put together, talking about how the game works, and then talking about some of its logic flaws. Obviously, there are many of them, but at the end of the day, this is generally how Among Us games work. They always talk it out like that, and then eventually there'll be like subtle hints of like, oh, is this guy the imposter? Oh, is this girl the imposter? Or whatever. And there's always the ones that are very good at talking, very good at lying. Those are the ones that you have to be wary of, because you never know if they're really the imposter or not. So sometimes you have to take them at their word, and it's super tricky. It can be very, very, very tricky, and I don't think I could ever survive in a game of Among Us, because there's no way I can talk my way out of it, because I have a horrible, horrible poker face, horrible poker voice. I'm not good at lying. I'm just not. So that's gonna do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about this death battle featuring Among Us. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check all of those links I have for you down in the description below. Then lastly, and most importantly, I'm gonna give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine310, Kester Kronich, Joseph McSweeney, Raymond Bright, Joshy, Chris Curtis, Ann Perry, Voskophony, Misa2, Lily the Snoopy Fan, Jenny the Swifty, Allison the Aesthetic Girl, Fleet Street Vicomp, Emily the Flower Lover, Sophie the Sunset Girl, Summer the Dog Lover, Misa3, Arrow Hamster, Inca Linquist, Aubrey the Charlie Brown Lover, Thomas Shawanowit, Carter Resnick, Kamu Bethia, NB Cardall, and Chris. And if you too like to have a shout out and in each and every one of my videos, please head on over to patreon.com/TheDamnReactor for more, and I'll see you guys next time.